British Special Forces killed civilians, including children, in Afghanistan. A senior officer says it was deliberate, covered up, and even rewarded. How far did the chain of command go to hide these war crimes? A former senior British officer has told a public inquiry that British Special Forces in Afghanistan appeared to commit war crimes by executing fighting-aged males in Afghanistan, even when they posed no threat, and despite widespread knowledge in the chain of command, nothing was done. Sky News reported that in a note dated April 7, 2011, the officer, codenamed N1466, warned the director of UK Special Forces about the policy after receiving concerns from a unit's commanding officer. The note described what the commanding officer had witnessed amongst members of the unit, known as UKSF-1.
I will be clear, we are talking about war crimes. We are talking about taking detainees back on target and executing them with a pretense. The pretense being that they conducted violence against the forces. I was deeply troubled by what I strongly suspected was the unlawful killing of innocent people, including children.
The senior officer alleged that the director, known to the inquiry as N1802, controlled information about alleged murders in a way that indicated a desire to keep it low profile rather than investigate possible criminal activity.
The commanding officer had been approached by some of his men, who recounted separate conversations with members of UKSF, one in which such suggestions had been made. He felt that this was possibly a deliberate policy among the current subunit to engage and kill fighting-aged males on target, even when they did not pose a threat.
N1466, who served as Assistant Chief of Staff for Operations at UKSF headquarters, told the Afghanistan inquiry that a conscious decision was made to cover up potential war crimes by the unit. N1466 said he became concerned when data from deliberate detention operations, including the number of weapons found compared with enemies killed, did not seem credible. The director shared his view, he believed, but chose to handle the information in a way which limited the spread of damage outside headquarters.
I was sure at the time, and I remain sure, that N1802 knew what was happening on the ground.
Among documents released by the inquiry was a summary of N1466's October 2018 interview with the Royal Military Police. During that exchange, he described an incident where UKSF-1 members went to clear a compound and found people hiding under a mosquito net. They did not reveal themselves, so the unit shot at the net until there was no movement. When the net was uncovered, it contained women and children. The incident was covered up, N1466 told investigators, and the individual who did the shooting was allegedly given some form of award to make it look legitimate. In his testimony, N1466 referenced the alleged 2012 shooting of two children, Imran and Bilal, sons of Hussein Uzbekzai and his wife Rukia Halim, who were killed in their beds. He told the inquiry why he was speaking out.
I know a lot of my colleagues didn't join UKSF for this sort of behavior, Toddlers getting shot in their beds or random killing. It's not special, it's not elite, it's not what we stand for.
He added that even if one subscribed to the idea that most people killed were Taliban fighters, which he does not, Imran and Bilal at 1.5 and 3 years old certainly were not. Afghan families claim UKSF conducted a campaign of murder against civilians, and that senior officers at the Ministry of Defence sought to prevent adequate investigation. Britain's Defence Ministry has ordered this inquiry after a BBC TV documentary reported that soldiers from the elite Special Air Service had killed 54 people during the war in Afghanistan more than a decade ago in suspicious circumstances. Operation Northmoor, a £10 million investigation established in 2014 to examine allegations of executions by special forces, including those of children, resulted in no prosecutions. A subsequent Royal Military Police investigation, dubbed Operation Chestro, referred 3 soldiers to the Service Prosecuting Authority, but again, none were prosecuted.